Hello everyone, this is Eagle and welcome back in Steel Division 2. So today we are reviewing the 358th Strelkovy division. So we are almost near to finishing the Soviet divisions. Only two left after that, which is the 7th ST and the NOV. But speaking about the today division, the 358th Strelkovy division, as mentioned here, was a division from the first failed Soviet offensive against Vitebsk in 1943. The division was then rebuilt and it was sent to the Leningrad front in early 1944. It was able to break through Finnish defensive lines, or as mentioned here, 3 Finnish defensive lines, and it was able to establish new front all the way to Viborg. It is mentioned here also that this division is an experienced rifle division, which can count on a specialized group as a Chesky, which are basically trench cleaners, to deal with fortifications and enemy strong points. It also has volunteer soldiers, and it counts on T-26 and T-60 and T-70 light tanks. It also has T-34 76, and it features the ISU 122 and the 122S, which is a newer variant of this tank destroyer. So that is basically what is mentioned here about this division. I did some research. So basically the 358th Rifle Division was formed actually in August 1941. However, it was indeed pulled back for regrouping and rebuilding in March 1944, and then it was assigned to the 21st Army on Leningrad front. I couldn't find any evidence that says that this division actually had access to the ISU 122, and it is also not mentioned here which brigade had this ISU 122 that joined the 358th. Having said that, the division had actually the 484th Saber Battalion, so most probably it had the flamethrower sabers known as the Zachistiki. And the word means, in Russian, it means actually a cleanup group, which are basically used to clean trenches or removing the obstacles using flamethrowers. So most of what mentioned here is accurate, except the ISU 122. As I said, I couldn't find any evidence that point to that. So that's all about the 358th Rifle Division. Let's see how did we build this division. So this is the 358th Rifle Division, and at first look you might think that this division might look quite similar as the 184th, but while it might look that way, it is actually much better division. And the reason for that is that despite the fact that this division has actually weak tanks as the 184th division, but it has good anti-tank weapons and good anti-tank planes. So let's see how did we configure this division. Moving to the recon tab, we have the BA-10M, which is basically a recon vehicle we all know. And I used one card from these in phase A, and we have also snipers, so I used one card in phase A as well, and I coupled it this time with the BA-20 recon vehicle. And we have this T-70 Razvedka, which is a good light vehicle that you can count on against people who want to rush, because as I said before, I like to use the light vehicles to support, especially at the early of the game. Anyway, we don't have anything here that is unusual We have this Kunaira Svitka, but it also has lower availability and it is not that good. So infantry tab, we don't have many slots for the infantry here, but we do have some good units. So for example, we have the Strelkovy SVT, and I had one card from these, and we have the Strelkovy DB as well, and I also had one card from those on phase A. And we have this great unit which I want to talk about, is the Gruba Zaczynski. And these basically are the trench cleaners which are mentioned by the division. And I like this unit because it actually has submachine guns, and it has automatic rifles, and it also has flamethrowers and smoke. So these kind of units are like multi-role units which can be used in close combat and also mid-range. So I usually like these type of units because they can do many functions. And they have strength of 8. So I used this unit with VET 2, and I coupled it with the M2A1. And I added another card in phase B. So we have 2 cards from this. And on top of that, we also have Sabiris, which I used also 2 cards in phase B. And we have the Strelkovy DB and also normal Strelkovy. So I added one Strelkovy card in phase B and another in phase C. Someone might want to add this disheartened troops, which will increase the numbers for sure, but I felt that this division had potentials in its infantry because of the Gruba Zaczynski. So I decided to use it this way, and I also was able to gain lots of good numbers, like 84, which is not bad considering the amount of slots. Other than this, we have the Automatiki, but I didn't use that. And we have some leaders, which I actually used from the artillery tab. Moving to the tank tab, tanks here are not that good. So we have the T26 and the T70 and the T60 as well. The T60 is really good in against infantry. So I used one card from these in phase A. And then I used one card from the T34 76 1942. Moving to the support tab, I added one of the Maxims in phase A, and then I added this support gun, which only has HE shells, and one commandant, as well as one supply trucks in phase B. We don't have so many things here that can be used, so that's basically all for the support tab. And now we go to the best thing here, which is the anti-tank tab, which actually makes a difference than the 184th division. And I used this to the fullest. I used all the slots. So I added one BTRS team, and I also used this 376mm in phase A. And someone might want to use the M42, but I prefer this time this 3. And we have here 3 cards of the ISU 122, one card from the Model S, and 2 cards from the normal model. And I tried here to use these tanks vetted to increase their rate of fire because the rate of fire of this tank destroyer is really low. So that's why I used them with 2 vets. Yeah, so basically also we have the ZES-2 57mm, which is also a very powerful anti-tank weapon. So this is your anti-tank bunch, which can stand against the tank divisions. Of course, you will still have a challenge if you fight against tank divisions, but at least these can provide some help compared to the 184th Division, for example. The anti-air tab here is not so great, but you do have some options like this Zen Art 25mm, which I took one card in Phase A, and we have the ZSU M17, which is great anti-air vehicle. The only problem with it is the range, but it can do some good. And then we have the artillery here. We have all kinds of artillery actually. So we have the 120mm mortar. I used that. And of course I added one card of leaders because I didn't add in infantry tab. We also have the ZIS-3 76mm, which I used in Phase B. And we have this Morser 18 210mm. And I really like this gun, so I used two of it, which we have one card. So I used one card which has two from it in Phase C. And it can really make lots of difference because this one has rate of fire of 8 rounds per minute, and with VIT2 you get 11 rounds per minute, so it's really a good artillery. Someone might want to use this one as well, the ML-20 152mm, but I felt that this one is more than enough, especially with the rate of fire. We have also here the Katyusha, which can be used effectively as well. But I usually use the Katyusha in 10 versus 10, not in 1 versus 1 game. Because you need the ammo, you need to save the ammo, and it is known that the Katyusha wastes lots of ammo. In the air tab, we also have great choices here. So we have the Yak 7B. I used it vetted 2 VITs in Phase A. And we have the B39N Cobra. So the fighters here actually compensate the lack of anti-air. And the Cobra is really a good plane. It has high firepower here, strong firepower because it has lots of guns. And it is also fast and has good agility. And then we have the Yak 7B, which can be which has light rockets, sorry, and it can be used in Phase A to do some support. Someone might use the IL-2 M3 cluster HE instead, or the IL-2 M3 bombs, or which has a medium bombs by the way, but it is a bit slow, so I prefer to use the Yak 7B. Other than this, we also have the Tubolov 2S, which has 900 kilograms of Fab 100 bombs and 500 kilograms of Fab 250. And what we have here also is the TU2S, which has 2000k of HE bombs, Fab 1000, and we have 500 also HE bombs of the Fab 250. So this is a really heavy bomber, which can be used also against tanks and basically everything. So that's how I set up this, and it is very effective to use this setup against tanks in the game. We have more fighters here and some IL-2 M3s, but that is how basically I set up the air tab. This is all for the 358th Strelkovy. Let's see how did we perform with this division in a real battle. So everyone, this is the game. I'm playing against a player called Hans, and I am playing on the right side and he's playing on the left side. I'm playing in red and he's playing in blue. So we started deploying our units. Normal deployment. I can see that I started with infantry and tank guns and snipers. Nothing cheesy here. And here I added some T60s and T70 Razvedka. On his side, he started with also infantry. And he added an Ashron here. And I think the point is to place it somewhere here to block my units from coming this way. And he's playing, by the way, the 78 Storm, which is one of the best infantry division in the game. Both of us are playing balanced. So let's see how this game goes. The Storm really has some powerful infantry units that can cause or make a difference in a 1 versus 1 game. So he placed an MG here. He was able to destroy my anti-tank unit. So right away I'm trying to target his MG using IAC-7B, which was not able to fully destroy his MG. That is all in the south. In the center, nothing is going on yet. He has really some lots of infantry coming here my way. You have the Schutzen, and we have the flame thrower team, and a commander as well. And he have even some Panzerschreck team. In the center also, he's trying to advance. He doesn't have many troops in the south, but he's bringing one Stug and one Panzer T26, which is basically a captured T26. Let's see if these can make a difference. On the center, it seems that he became behind my troops somehow. But I met with his commander, so he was unlucky in this regard. So now I'm gonna try to encircle his units here and see if I can attack them. Of course, the Chosen can win a long distance battle. He also has a Lieg here, which is attacking my Streleki SVT and a Bear Hunt's troops. Which has some long range weapons. Okay, I am able to clear his units here because these units are not good in maybe close combat. They could be much better in longer ranges and medium range. So that's why I'm withdrawing my units here to inside. In the south, he was able to actually keep holding this place. And on the north, He's trying to keep control. Okay, I am pushing 2 Yak 7Bs to destroy his Nashron, but I'm not sure these can do it. These are very light planes. 2 of them couldn't do it. Somehow there is heavy fight here in the jungles. I'm trying to actually encircle his units, but doesn't look good so far. Here the T-70 Rasvitka is meeting the Stuk 3, and it is of course going to be destroyed. Both of us has the same number of flags. I deployed 1 mortar, 120 millimeter. And the situation is in the south is not that good, but in the center it seems that I am able to control. And I'm trying to push his flamethrower away, but he has the support of the Stug. He's also pushing his units here, and I don't have something to defend that flag. Here I'm trying to destroy these Schutzen, which also they are not good in long range, so I think I have the upper hand here. He has this Panzer Bucci, if I get the name right, which is a very good anti-tank weapon in close range. It uses heat shells as far as I remember. Okay, the 76mm is trying to destroy the Stug, but I think it will be a difficult job. Yes, it's pinned down. I started using my 120mm mortar. And I think I'm targeting the Lieg. Let's see. Yes. There is fighting now on all fronts actually. So in the north, I'm trying to keep control or holding the forests. He still has his Nashron. He also deployed a mortar. And in the center, I lost 1 flag. But I'm still pushing here. And I was able to destroy his flamethrower using this Yak 7B, finally. But he's pushing more troops in the south. So I have good chance now to keep control of this forest. I have a sniper here who's also targeting his infantry here and able to pin it down. I'm trying to use the support of the BA-20 to keep holding this place. So he's pushing a Panzer, this T-26. And I think the BA-20 will be destroyed if I keep it here. Yeah, this is a wise choice to try to pull it back. 13 flags to 11 to my favor. He still has large number of units here, and I lost almost all my units in this area. He also deployed Flak 43 37mm, which is a good decision actually to protect the Nashron. Finally, I was able to clear that flag. But Hans is pushing another MG43, which is going to cause trouble. He's trying to hunt the BA-20 here. I have a T-60 coming, but this has 20 millimeters, so I'm not sure if it can actually beat the T-26, which has the 45 millimeter. And here we go, the first ISU 122, and this one is here basically to destroy the Stug and protect this road and cause pressure on him. On the center, I'm trying to push to get this flag. Again, I'm trying to the same tactic to destroy this Nashroom because it's causing trouble on this road. I'm not able to push more troops, and that could lead to losing the whole place. Oh, and it is destroyed now this time. It took 4 hits because I tried to hit it before. The 37 millimeter was not able to do much damage, so that's why he's bringing another one now. And I also started to deploy my anti-air, trying to push here. And now I'm targeting the anti-air using the 120 millimeter. He was able to finally destroy the BA-20. He's not seeing the T-60, which I am also not moving. Probably I got occupied of what is happening in the north. And we are able to destroy the T-26 only using the Strelkovy. So there is a good opportunity now to suppress these infantry which are coming our way. We are now in phase B, so more Zachitsky groups are coming to support. Hans is trying his best here to push more troops to take this flag in the center, and also he has the 81st millimeter, deploying also a Jankar recon plane. I'm not sure if the Yak-7B can actually catch it. He has also BF-109 coming to the Yak-7B, so that's why I withdraw it fast. So everyone choose to withdraw, no air battle happening. He's still trying to target his anti-air, which he keeps trying to move, and enhancing this area with more Zachitsky and Sabiri's troops, and also pushing one commander. Heavy fight here, trying to hold this area. He is sending Storm Pioneers, but I don't think these will hold. Yes, so he lost all of his units here. The ISU is targeting the MG42, and I think it destroyed also the Stug here. Yes. So I can now put more pressure on this road. So I can say that Hans has difficult situation on the south. While he's still holding this flag here, but that's why I sent the group as a Chisky. But I'm not able to Yeah, but I was able to escape. Again, he pushes more Storm Pioneers, and this time he's able to clear my units. So the Strelkovy SVTs are trying to run away, using mortars to destroy the anti-air. But this was not effective. Now deploying the Tubal of 2S, trying to get rid of these. He has no anti-air in the center, which is a great opportunity. But no actual damage here, just was able to bin some troops. In the north, things are calm. I had one ZSU M17 anti-air deployed. And I'm pushing some units here, trying to seize control of this area. Deploying also a ZIS 257mm in this area. I don't think this is a good idea, considering the fact that we have an MG here right in front of it. Deploying a third mortar. So I'm relying heavily on artillery in this game. Let's see if the Chesky can actually destroy the big lead grenadiers. And these are best used in long range, so I don't think this is the best place to use them. Yeah, I'm trying to get this junker, but with no luck. And he always have his Messerschmitts ready to interfere. And he lost one of them thanks to the anti-air. This is good. Tough fight here. He start using the Sturmschützen, the most feared unit in the 78 Sturm. These units are extremely good in close combat because their STGs or the MB44 that they have is actually 300-meter range, and most of the Soviets close combat weapons are actually 100 meters, so these units are extremely good, and they are even better when they are vetted. Still trying to target the anti-air here, and Hans was able to clear my light armor in this area, and he's pushing more big lead grenadiers. He was able also to clear my flamethrower teams, and he's using more Sturmschützen. This is going to be difficult in this forest. He's trying to attack this flag again, but this is a close combat battle. But he was able actually to destroy the Gruba Zaczewski because he's coming from two different directions. Tu2S again. Despite the fact that these planes have like 900 kg and 200 and 500 kg of bombs, they have small bombs which get scattered everywhere, so they are not so effective. The other type, which has the 2000 kg of bombs, are much better, and they can cause real damage, especially even to tanks. I'm trying to target his units here, but this is not going to be good because the Schutzen have really good long range guns. Okay, now I'm trying to target the Stug using the Yak-7B. And this was not effective. And using the Tubolov here to destroy these. Chudzen. And I was able to. Holding my ground on the forests here. But this is going to be very difficult to keep holding this place against the Storm Chudzen. Let's see what will happen. And Hans now is able to actually match the flags. So both of us are 12 to 12. He's also using the mortars to support. Okay, trying to use the Yak-7B, but with no luck. Heavy fight in the north. Also in the south, he was able to clear the anti-tank here. Oh no, I was able to pull it back actually, that's good. And in the center, I deployed more Gruba Zaczynski. Here he's still holding that flag. Trying to stop his advance using my Yak-7Bs. But no luck. Need to do something about this infantry here. You might lose this, Mr. Schmidt, let's see. It's badly damaged. But it was able to escape. Okay, now directing the mortars, the 120mm against the anti-air. And he's using the Lieg 33. Okay, this gun is really annoying in the 78 Storm. It has powerful HE shells, and it works from 2 kilometers. So I think this gun is really overpowered. You cannot have this range on the HE shells. I found this some of the strange things, like HE shells can go to 200 to 2 kilometers while AB shells are not. So as we can see, this gun is targeting my units here from this road. It is one of the overpowered guns in the 78 Storm in particular. Okay, finally we are able to clear his Storm Pioneers here. In the south, Hans only has Stug 3. And things are calm now. Trying to move to take this flag, and finally I was able to destroy the 37mm. And pushing one Nashron. Let's see if this attack can make a difference. No, he's still able to hold the ground using the Biglet Grenadiers. Not able to come close. Using Tubolov 2S here, trying to do something about it. And I was able to destroy his Nashron using the artillery. Only using the artillery. the mortars, I was able to destroy the nations, which is a good thing. Still trying to hold. He's advancing storm shoots in here. Again pushing Tubal of 2S, but I'm not sure it's gonna make it. He now deploys a 37mm very close, only to stop my planes because they were the only way to stop his infantry from advancing. So that's why he deploys Flak 88 and also an anti-air. See, he's able to target the anti-tank from here using this Lieg. Okay, in the south, nothing is going on. On the center, we have control, but he's pushing more infantry here. I'm still using the mortars. I am pushing more troops to gain control of this flag. Supported by a Maxim. Still heavy fight on this side. Another Nashroom coming. 12 flag to 12 flag. And he's also bringing 210 I had some kills using the Strelkovy SVTs. This Groba Zachiski really did some good efforts here, destroying, as we can see, flamethrowers and Chudzin. Again, here, these are very powerful close combat units. Yak 7B, the light Yak 7B was actually able to destroy the Nashron at the start of the game. The ISU 122 destroyed Stoke 3. Here also, the ISU 122 was able to destroy a flag. I think this was a moving flag. It was not yet deployed, if I remember. And as we can see here, this Mortar was able to destroy the Liak 33 and the Nashron tank destroyer as well. Yeah, other than this, the artillery did actually most of the work, as well as the Chesky groups. The losses, this Panzerschreck did good job. I think he pushed it so deep inside the forest, he was able to destroy the dead SU M17. And this Piglet Grenadiers also, which was trying to defend that flag in the middle, was able to destroy some good units. And that's because the Groba Zachiski was not able to get close to these. These are very powerful in long range. Also, this Nashron had a good kill, destroyed the ISU 122. And this Nashron destroyed the DIS-3 BT 76mm. Other than this was really a good game. It was a good showcase of the 358th division, which I consider it very good division. So hopefully that you enjoyed this game, and see you in future games.